Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another request. This is the second of two requests for Bronson. Thank you so much. Bronson's always been a very kind, generous guy, so I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your patience on these. And this is another reaction he wanted me to do on another person who I guess saw reacted to my video, which was also a request from Bronson about thoughts on Trick or Treat 2 and what I would do for a sequel. So this video is only 4 minutes long. It's from JC Rock and Metal Reviews. So, like I said, I would put the video up. I would feel bad like I'm stealing their video or something like that. Obviously, didn't get their permission. I didn't ask, but I should have. But I don't know. What I do is this. Usually, I'll put the link down below. If you want to follow along, open up another tab, another window, and follow along with me. And that way you can see their video, and then you could click on their channel on the video if you want to look at their other stuff, and thumb it up if you like their video, stuff like that, and so on and so forth, if that makes sense. So, but if anyone wants to request any type of videos, reactions, commentaries, reviews, re-reviews of movies, or whatever the case, video game playthroughs, topics, random stuff, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. Do have a CashApp as well. Links are down below in the info box, and I will get to it as soon as I possibly can. And for those who sent them, thank you. I do appreciate it. And yeah, I know it's thundering out, but maybe it's Sammy Tur. But I'm pausing the beginning. Thank you once again, Bronson. We're going to check out JC Rock and Metal Reviews. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Trick or Treat 2. What the 1986 horror movie? Oh, that's a cool AC/DC thing in the back there. Wow. I love... AC/DC is my favorite band. I love that picture in the back. So he's talking about Trick or Treat, came out in the 80s, and he's talking about the plot of the film. This is Trick or Treat's a fun movie, has a great soundtrack, has a sense of fun. Yeah, cameos from Ozzy Osbourne, Gene Simmons. Yeah, you call me Rambo, that's fine. My real name's Matt. So he's going through the idea I had, which is 1989. Alice Cooper would star. It'd be his band. Someone in the band gets kicked out. Devil worship, and the evil bandmate would be Henry Rollins. Because I thought Alice Cooper. Yeah, like Roddy Piper's part of the band. Roddy Piper, Alice Cooper, Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins goes off, devil worship, and Roddy Piper and Alice Cooper have to defeat Henry Rollins. John Carpenter, because he's a music guy. He worked with Roddy Piper in They Live. He worked with Alice Cooper in Prince of Darkness. And yeah, you can't do the movie today. You can't do the movie today. That's why, if you want a sequel today, it would suck ass. It wouldn't work. So I'm like, this is a sequel that would have to be made in not just it takes place in it would have to be made then. Like, I would not make a sequel now. But that's why I have Roddy Piper in it, because he's, sadly passed away. I'm like, don't make any sequel now. The sequel was passed. You got to be in 1989. So he would have Rob Zombie direct, and he would star as Sammy Kerr. Sammy would be Ronnie Radke of Fallen in Reverse. Would you have Spencer Chairs from Ice Nine Chills? Soundtrack would have to be some newer bands and some older ones. Songs from Rob Zombie, Ice Nine Kills, Wednesday 13, Fallen in Reverse, Marilyn Manson, and maybe have Ghost do the lead single. Ronnie Ratty playing a violent record and conjuring up the spirit. Rob Zombie giving advice. I don't like Rob Zombie movies. I don't. That's why I wouldn't be for it. I like the idea of Ozzy Osbourne being a podcaster talking about Christian metal music. Oh, that's a fun idea. I do like the idea, the Ozzy podcast of Christian music. That would be kind of funny. That would be kind of funny. So yeah, he pretty much went through my idea of... Again, for those who didn't see my video, my idea... Well, I guess if you saw his video, you already know. But I say this in case some people watch these as a podcast of their own. I would say if you make a sequel Trick or Treat 2, you can't do it today because it's too late. Most sequels that they make nowadays suck, honestly. If there had to be a sequel, it's too late for it. It would have had to been done in 1989. Like I said, Alice Cooper, Roddy Piper, Henry Rollins in the band. Henry Rollins leaves the band. He goes in devil worship. He's killing people, killing their fans. Alice Cooper, Roddy Piper join together to defeat Henry Rollins and kick some ass and take some names. Maybe even Henry Rollins possesses people, and Roddy, he's part wrestler, part musician, kicking ass, taking names, whatever case. And John Carver would direct because he worked with Alice Cooper in the film Prince of Darkness. He worked with Roddy Piper in They Live. And he did music from Henry Rollins, did music from Alice Cooper and other bands that would fit in that 1989, 1990 era. His idea with Rob Zombie, I'm not familiar with Ice Nine Kills. Marilyn Manson, I don't mind his music, some of it. Rob Zombie, I don't mind his music. I do not mind Rob Zombie's music. Dracula, my favorite's when he was with White Zombie, More Human Than Human. That's my favorite song. But even like Super Beast, Dracula, Beat the Creeper, Super Beast, I like those songs. So I don't mind him as a musician. And you know what, acting-wise, he could probably pull it off. To be fair, Rob Zombie could probably pull it off acting-wise. Who is it? Ronnie Ratty? I don't know who he is, so I don't know. I would just not make anything modern, because when they made modern films that's trying to be like in 80s, a lot of times they just feel very fake. They feel very wannabes, posers. They feel like posers. They don't get the feel right. They don't get the charm, the magic right. There's been a lot of movies that were sequels to films in the 80s that were not that good. That's why like the whole idea isn't enticing to me. And Rob Zombie I do not like as a director. I do not think the guy has made a good film. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't like... House of Thousand Corpses has some good-looking images. And Sid Haig, Bill Moseley give good performances. But I think the structure of the story... The ending fucking rips off Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I don't care what he says. Rob Zombie says he ripped off Chainsaw Massacre 2. The underground is like a fucking whole amusement park of horror. Like, come on. Devil's Rejects, I always thought was overrated. Has some good performances, but that's it. I always thought it was overrated. I think Monsters is dog shit. What was the fucking one? 33 or something? That was dog shit. The one he tried to do about the witches thing, that was Lords of Salem. That was dog shit. His Halloween remake and Halloween 2 with the 8-foot-tall Michael Myers with a mask looked like he stuck it up his ass. Talking to white horses. Where's Roy Rogers? Is that Trigger? Talking to his dead mom. Mama Boy. And what the fuck was that movie? That was dog shit. And 2007 Halloween was dog shit too. I don't like him as a director. Because I more so I hate that he's a horrible writer. But I like his music. So if he wants to act and do the music, that's fine. Just don't direct or write the film. So yeah, there you go on that. But seems like a nice guy. Seems like a cool guy. I love the AC/DC stuff in the background. Can't go wrong with AC/DC. Seems like a very nice guy. He's, he has made quite a few videos. Obviously music related. That's the channel name. Did Kiss betray their fans when unmasked? Yes. No, I haven't seen the video yet. But either way, that was cool. That was cool. That was nice. That was fun to see. So, yeah, check that out if you want to. Link down below without me spazzing out and talking. Thank you once again, Bronson. Thank you for the patience and your generosity. Again, I'm sorry that I'm not showing the video, but I don't want to be stealing their videos. Unless they say, no, it's cool, it's cool, use my video next time or something. Okay, cool. But, yeah, with this and the previous video, feel free to hit the link down below in the info box in those videos. Check out these folks' videos. Almost Human in the last one. JC Rock and Metal Reviews in this one. And give it a chance. Thanks for watching. Take care. Thanks once again, Bronson. And we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye for now.